Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the house channel. On this episode, we're gonna be freaking demolishing this grand limestone fireplace and then installing a tile fireplace. Now, this is the last thing I wanted to do, and I hesitate to do it, but it needs to be done because the rest of the room is modern and like modern industrial looking, and this is like antiquated, right? There is a matching fireplace downstairs and it'll stay exactly how it is. It won't get changed. Maybe it's like a sentimental thing for me. Like my grandparents lived out of state and I got to visit them every summer or so, and they had one of these limestone fireplaces, and whenever I see it I kind of think about them and I love them to death. So that's probably why it's taken me so long to do this. I just didn't want to rip it out because it has like even though it's not the same thing, it has like a sentimental thing because it's limestone and it's a fireplace. But the one downstairs will remain 100% there. This one will get torn out though. So it is gonna open up the room a little bit just because it does jut out from the side a little bit here. It's got a little, I'm sitting on a ledge here. So that ledge will be gone. It'll be just a flat surface of tile up and then tile out to meet the LVP floor here. How I'm gonna join the two, I'm not 100% sure yet. I want it to be seamless as I can get it, which is, I mean, it's probably gonna involve some kind of transition strips or a Schluter or some kind of something. I just don't know what yet as far as what's gonna join the tile and the LVP, because the tile is gonna be a little bit thinner than normal tile, but it's gonna be thicker than the LVP, so gotta figure that out. But yeah, this is the last you will see of this fireplace, and let's get into the teardown. All right, all the limestone is gone. It is now just
the full masonry fireplace.
all right.
With a little rod.
Yep. Okay, so now we have our mantle up, and it's just, or sorry, we have our hearth up, and it's just literally a 2x4 frame. And we're going to put some drywall on it, screw it on, and then we start with the grout, correct?
No, we start with the thin set so we can lay tile.
Thin set, lay tile. Grout, same thing, thin set.
No, it's not the same thing.
Are you even licensed and bonded in the state?
Yes! And needless to say, on top of the 2x4 frame, we also have a piece of plywood underneath.
Okay.
That way, when people are standing up here, you don't get the sags and dips and.
So we can make TikToks up there.
Yeah. You could ride the freaking fireplace, I guess.
Dude, we could ride the fireplace. Speaking of fireplace, we're putting an electric insert in there. Also, I'll show you guys next clip. Yeah, it's fine. I'll show them next clip. I'll show you guys that next clip. You can see it when it's getting installed. I'll do a whole separate review on that actual fireplace. There'll be a link on Amazon down below so you can check it out if you want to. If you want to get you one, they're actually pretty cool. So that's the progress so far.
12 months later.
So pretty. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I mean, this is crazy. I love it. This whole fireplace thing is gonna look killer. Got the Schluter laid down. The tiles getting filled in. We're pretty close to the top here. This should be finished within.
The top.
Yeah, this whole thing should be finished within the next 3 to 4 minutes, all the way done.
Now, the reason why I gotta float this out a little bit is because your wallpaper's in right here.
And who built this house, Randy? You built this house.
I did not build this house. If I would have built the house, I would have had the bricklayers do a right job.
Are you calling out these bricklayers? What if they're still alive and they see this?
Okay, they're still alive. I don't care.
They
should have did it to where the brick and everything was set behind the drywall.
What if this bricklayer is 99 years old and he sees this video and he says, and he's offended by it? Would you uppercut him in the face for the job he did?
I would.
You'd, I would uppercut this son of a gun who built this goddamn chimney.
I would smack him really hard.
Right in the tooth.
Whichever tooth he has.
All right. So this is a progress report. We're just slowly coming along. I'll show you some shots when it's all finished and when Randy's finished threatening older men, threatening the elderly, I guess is what we'd call it. Elder threat. Elder threats.
Elder threats. Yes.
The butter is spread on the last piece of toast on the loaf. The last sandwich will be assembled. I mean, this is magic, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen.
Look at it. Fits like a glove.
Like a glove. It almost looks too fancy for the house. It looks like I went to like Pablo Escobar's mansion and picked out a fireplace and threw it in my low budget house. It looks almost out of place, almost like how nice it looks.
Well, we'll tear it all down.
Let's tear it down and build a regular brick one, I'm thinking, you know?
Okay.
All right, here we have it. The tile fireplace is assembled. And we look at all that schluter. We had to special order this schluter in. Took 2-3 weeks. The tile and everything after the schluter came took like 2 days. So this is it. Let me give you like a wide perspective of the room here. So this is the kind of lounge area with the Eames chairs. Over there's the fireplace and then kitchen. So it's pretty big. It looks almost too fancy for the house, but very cool. Next, we're gonna put in this little electric insert we got, throw it in there, and we're gonna see what that looks like. And I'm doing a whole separate review video on this this thing right here. I forgot the name of the brand, but I'll do a whole separate video about that thing. Also for that fireplace, we ran a wire from the wall all the way to the back of the fireplace, just in case the heat builds up or anything. The unit doesn't get very hot, but you never know, so we threw it all the way in the back there. This is the back side of it. I wanted to film this before putting it in, so I'd have to drag it out after we put it in again. There's handles on each side, these little kind of grab handles here, so you can have some lifting leverage. Same on that side, of course. And the back's, you know, not super unique. It's decently shallow. Here's a shoe, size 12, right up next to it. So it's shallower than that. And then here are the UL listings or whatever on the back of on the side of it. That's your power supply voltage and whatever, and rated power input. There we go. It is 7.5 inches about from the lip out, right about 7.5. And this is the unit right here, getting set in. Very thin. You got a lot of space for activities. A whole mouse colony could form back there and we wouldn't even know. That's how thin this is. And there we go. And I'll show you guys some final B-roll shots here, so you can see what it looks like when it's turned on and everything, all that. But yeah. Yeah, you can see kind of right there. Turn the old.
It's pretty.
Look at that. Isn't that cool?
That's so cute. And it has different colors.
Different colors and whatnot. That'll make a great thumbnail. So, turn fireplace lights to 50%. There we go. Brighten up the image just a little bit. And there we have it.
Pretty.
Very pretty.